Hey guys, it's Haley, and welcome to another edition of Tainted Reality's Fashion Looks, showcasing all the latest, hottest fashion happening in Japan right now. So our last two videos, it was the fall fashion season, but now in Japan, and, well, worldwide, it's now the official start of the winter fashion season! Yay! Winter! So because it's the official start of the winter fashion season, do you know what that means? Coats! Now, I'm not talking just coats, I'm talking jackets, parkas, jerseys, sweatshirts, cardigans. No, they're not all the same thing. I'm talking about the outerwear that's gonna be awesome for winter this season in Japan. Anything related to a sweatshirt, I guess, or buttoning. So it's pretty awesome. So today we're going to be talking about some of the more known fringe fashions of the Japanese scene. This includes VK, J-Rock, Lolita, Punk. We're going to be looking at those kind of coats. So let's look at all those goodies and get started. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about today is Sexpot Revenge parkas. Sexpot Revenge are amazing. They make really awesome VK goth looking coats, well, clothes in general, but we're going to be talking just about the parkas. Now, they have a huge line of parkas that they come out with every winter season, and they come in all kinds of colors. They always have a really nice fur trim, and they're really highly decorated. So usually what that means is that they have a lot of studs, they have a lot of graphic images, they have a lot of extra things that go onto the coats, so they're really VK and goth fashionable. And they're also super warm, so they're pretty awesome. The Sexpot Revenge parkas and coats from this year are very similar to the exact same ones that they had last season. Some of them actually are exactly the same. Although, they do have some variations this year, but, you know, it was already perfected last year, so why do they really need to change it around that much? Now, if you're also a little goth and you're looking for a sweatshirt or a parka to wear this season, you can also wear something by Hangry and Angry. They have a little more of a more simple, less dressed up version of the Sexpot Revenge parka, and it has a nice high collar that's actually pretty cool, kind of like this coat. Like, it has a collar that comes up, and it's really nice and big, and it gets really tall, and they have a lot of sweatshirts like that, and it has their signature mascot. And the other thing about Hangry and Angry that is totally awesome is that they have fuzzy, head warmer, rabbit ear head wraparounds. Like, they're these little scrunchies that you pull back, and they go around your head, and they have rabbit ears, but they're like made of earmuff material, so you can be fashionable and warm, and who doesn't like that? Now, the next series of outerwear is for all you Harajuku street fashion fans out there. It's by the brand called Super Lovers, which is another personal favorite of mine. They make really awesome, colorful clothes and stuff that's really into the fashion that's happening currently. You can get these really cool sweatshirts that come in a lot of nice pastel colors that have really nice, cute little bunny ears that like flop down to the shoulders. They're like super adorable and really cute, and they're just pretty awesome. The Super Lovers coats, sweatshirts, and parkas, they also come in all different kinds of animal shapes. Like, they have a lot of ones with rabbit ears, and they have a lot of ones with cat ears, and they even have a couple of other animals. Like, I think they have some fox ones. And what's also really cool about it is most of them are unisex, so if you're a dude, you can pick one out, maybe in a darker color. If you're a chick, you can get one in a pastel, and they come in all sizes for both sexes. And Super Lovers not only has a store in like Harajuku, but they also have a couple of locations outside. Like, I know that they have one in London, so it might be more easy to get Super Lovers stuff this season. Then there's the fashion label Maxissimum. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but I tried. It's barely English. Anyway, they make a lot of really cool, more Lolita stuff. Pastels, really cute old-fashioned Victorian looking coats. A lot of stuff for your inner frilly girly girl. It's just ultra adorable, and it's actually, they make some really plush coats, especially if you're like going outside and it's a really cold day in January. It's actually more user-friendly to wear. Also, if you're into more of a J-Rock kind of VK look, there's also Diart, which make a lot of cardigans, sweaters, parkas, coats, jerseys. I mean, they make like one of everything. As to where the other fashion houses usually only make like, you know, one or two kinds of outerwear, they actually have a huge selection where you can choose from any of those, so it's pretty cool. They have some really simple sweatshirts, or they have some really kick-ass, awesome coats that are just like totally dressed up, super stylish, or you can just get something that's a little more plain and simple and street friendly. Now, the last fashion company that I'm going to talk about today is seriously one of the most adorable things I've ever seen. And if you're familiar at all with Japanese fashion, this will probably come as no surprise to you. The brand is called Angelic Pretty, and they're known for their really beautiful lolita pieces and clothing. They have a huge catalog of winter coats and winter apparel this season, and it's actually really awesome. They make a lot of the coats this season have more of a military, marine-esque influence to it, but they make a lot of really nice long coats that have like matching gloves or hats to go with it, and they're perfect for the, inner Lolita in you. My personal favorite coats that have come out this season for Angelic Pretty are called the Academy coats. They're actually quite professional looking and they're very, very nice. The good thing about them is that they're a high quality material, so they're also really warm. If you wanted to take the Academy coat to the next step, you can wear the Toy March beret. It's an unbelievably adorable little dressed up beret that you can get in the same color as your coat, and you can wear them together and just be ultra chic, ultra adorable. So that's all for today with our winter coat expose. Ultra chic, ultra cute, ultra VK, ultra goth, anything you want. Oh, another good thing to remember is that a lot of these coats, unfortunately not all the brands, but a good portion of them, especially if you live in North America or the United States, you can actually get online, especially from this website that some of you might be familiar with called cdjapan.jpay or something like that. So the website is actually really convenient because you can get some of the fashions and the coats that are available right now in Japan online, get them delivered to your house, and I don't think the delivery fee is that extreme, but it is a little bit pricey. Luckily though, when the currency amount is transferred over, you're not paying like a really ridiculous high Japanese price for the coat, you're paying more of an American price. So it's kind of worth to pay for the really hefty shipping fee if you really want to be that stylish this season. There are a few other websites where you can get some of these coats, and by some of these coats I mean just like the strictly goth and VK ones. Some of the fashion houses have American or US only websites where you can order them, and it's not like a ridiculous amount of money for shipping. But unfortunately, when you order some of the stuff off of the American websites or English only websites, it costs a lot more than you would normally imagine because it's Japanese prices instead of American. So a coat that would normally be valued at about $200, you're gonna pay like $345 for. So just look out for stuff like that. I mean, if you really want it, then what can I say? So that's it for this week's video of coats. If you liked what you saw today and you want to leave a comment, that's great. If you have any questions about the websites or any of the fashion brands from this week, you should also leave a comment about that too. You never know, I might just answer it. I also have a brand new Twitter called Haley and Momo, and it has all the little tidbits of Japanese fashion trends that I see here and there popping up. So if you guys want to see all the new little goodies that I catch along, that'll be great if you want to follow. And look who's here to say goodbye! It's the Momo! Oh, and she has her pretty new velveteen collar, huh? Now she really is a little Momo princess. And I promised you silly hats. And I delivered.